ever changing, digitalizing world that we see present in front of us, where India is also trying to become a developed economy, it was seen eminent that India also digitalizes and adapts to the changes that are required to become a developed economy by 2047. And in order to address that, a big initiative, that is Digital India, was taken. Hello everyone, welcome to Ecoholics. Today we are going to talk about Digital India and how it is transforming the Indian economy per se. Now let us begin by understanding that how this particular program came into existence. Now this particular program was launched in 2015 by Government of India itself, and it aimed to transform India into a completely digitally empowered society and knowledge based economy. What do we mean by digitally empowered society? It talked about that the citizens should have digital access and they should be able to use this digital access for the betterment, for better government services, and the economy that is being developed and the knowledge that is being taken care of, be it education, be it awareness, can be catered through digitalization. It also envisioned universal digital access where everybody would have access to digitalized services. Digital means data, means internet, e-governance, and digital empowerment of the citizens. And the slogan for this very program was given, power to empower. That means the digital power would be used to empower citizens, to provide them knowledge, make them more aware, etc. Now that we have a very brief idea what this program look like, let us move and understand what were the main four pillars on which we are basing this program, and we are talking about digital transformation altogether. The first and foremost, which is primary for this particular transformation, is the digital infrastructure itself. Now, when we are talking about digital infrastructure, we made sure that there are broadband highways, mobile connectivity gets better, access to public Wi-Fi is enhanced. Then, once this digital infrastructure is laid out, e-governance and services. That means there will be promotion of paperless, transparent governance where citizens can use apps like and facilities like DigiLocker, e-sign. There will be promotion of digital literacy. That means citizens, be it urban citizens or rural citizens, which will be empowered through these digitalization. A very good example is basically PMG Disha program. Furthermore, promotion of economy in terms of being a cashless economy. If digitalization is intact, digital infrastructure is in place, digital payments and the infrastructure around it becomes easier to consolidate, be it via UPI, Aadhaar, Bheem, and other multiple fintech options that we have present in front of us. When we are trying to focus on all this, it becomes very important to make sure that there is cyber security and data privacy. So, immense focus has been placed on strengthening data protection, making sure that there is online safety and safety of digital identity as well as privacy. Because when we are talking about digital economy, it becomes exposed also because of the amount of information and the amount of transactions that are happening through this particular means. So it becomes important if we are expanding the scope of digital transformation, it becomes very important for us to protect that as well. And these have been the very core principles of the digital transformation that we are looking forward to. Now, there have been multiple initiatives that have been taken under the Digital India initiative. The first one being the BharatNet program. In this particular program, 2.5 lakh gram panchayats will get broadband connection, which will help in diminishing the rural-urban divide in terms of digital literacy and digital access. Then we have Umang. So basically, it is a unified mobile app on which you can find 1200 government services. That means it will enhance the access of government citizens, of the government services to the citizens, and it will also ensure digitalization, ease access, paperless working for the citizens. Then we have DigiLocker, which is basically a secure cloud where you can store all your certificates, be it Aadhaar, driving license, PAN, mark sheets, etc. And you can access it from wherever you have the internet connectivity. Then this is for agriculture, ENAM. It connects farmers to all the agri markets present across the nation, that too digitally. So they can access these agri markets sitting from their home. And we have mygovernment.in. This is basically a platform where citizens can engage as well as participate in the governance. And that has been given a platform so that whatever governance is being done is citizen centric and citizens are also participating in that. And one of the important ones has been the CoWIN platform, which was launched during the COVID-19 pandemic so that the COVID-19 vaccination could be digitally managed and there is ease of executing the vaccination of the huge chunk of population that India has. So these have been certain key flag initiatives under this particular program. Now that we have a fair idea of what this particular program looks like, what it aimed for, what are the key pillars, what are the initiatives. Now let us understand how and what impact it has had on our economy. So first and foremost, as an impact that we always expect when we are launching a program, that is the economic impact in terms of boost to GDP and productivity, we have seen that. The digital economy is projected to reach 1 trillion by 2025, and this very year, by end of this year, it is expected that this particular goal will be reached. It further increases the transparency, efficiency, compliance, not just in business but also in governance. And this digital economy, the digital True Digital India initiative, has also facilitated growth in multiple sectors like IT, fintech, e-commerce, gig economy, and because of that, at present, India has 100 plus unicorn startups, in which many of them are just the digital first. Now, this is the economic impact in terms of two particular dimensions. Now, if we talk about the impact on society as well, in terms when we are talking about economic impact, it is also further facilitating financial inclusion. UPI transactions in the year 2023-24 have already crossed rupees 18 lakh crore per month. Jandhan accounts, Aadhaar, and mobile connectivity, which is also known as JAM Trinity. It has enabled direct benefit transfers to the beneficiaries of different schemes, be it PM Kisan, be it PMG Disha, etc. Digital governance, if you're talking about RTI, you can check your RTIs online. What is the status? Where is the application situated? Land records, pension systems, courts are becoming digital, paperless budgeting, e-filing of taxes. All these have ensured that the governance is becoming easier and digitalized, and it is facilitating both sides, both stakeholders, be it the government as well as the citizens. Now, most importantly, in terms of Indian economy, when we are looking at the economic aspect, we also need to, because we are a mixed economy, we also need to look into the social inclusivity aspect, also social sustainability part of it. Now, Digital India is playing a very prominent role in inclusive growth as well, where it is facilitating women and youth empowerment, be it through online education, be it through provision of jobs, be it through schemes which facilitate entrepreneurship. There has been rural empowerment. There have been common service centers or Jan Seva Kendras which provide digital services to rural India in villages which have a limited awareness so that they can be facilitated in availing those services. Then rural and regional disparities are being addressed using digital tools so that the remote areas are also part of the mainstream India, mainstream economy as much as the mainland is. Apart from that, we also face multiple challenges as much as we are trying to reap maximum benefit potential from the potential that digital India holds. But this digital transformation has not come easy, and still we are facing multiple challenges like digital divide, be it in terms of urban rural areas, be it in terms of gender. The access and usage have big divides which we see, which needs to be addressed if we actually want to reap the benefits of digital transformation. There is low digital literacy. Many of our population are still unaware of the digital tools, or they do not know or do not have the skill to use them. If these two are addressed, then one big threat is the cyber security. Data breaches, online frauds, multiple types of frauds, lack of awareness makes this digital transformation very difficult for the general public, because if they always will have threat of frauds, being manipulated, being their money lost, then it would be difficult to bring on this digital transformation. Infrastructure gaps. Now, if we are talking about digital transformation, we talked about the first core requirement is the digital infrastructure. Now, digital infrastructure is not up to the mark. There are places with patchy internet, especially in hilly areas, remote areas, northeast, where we need to make sure that this infrastructure is properly strengthened. And we also face multiple linguistic barriers. For example, lack of regional language content, which facilitates the awareness, which facilitates the digital knowledge to the people of these given areas. It all limits inclusivity and prohibits the impact that we can see positively from digital transformation. And it is very important that we address these challenges in the right way from all the stakeholders' side, so as to ensure we reap the best out of this particular program. So in future, we need to look forward to better 5G and digital infra expansion. We have to make sure that future pathways are better than the past ways we have taken. We have to also imbibe the changing technology, for example, AI, for example, promoting AI, blockchain, robotics for governance and jobs, advanced digital skilling. We need to equip the youth for Industrial Revolution 4.0 and changing global markets, be it tech or industries. We also need to support local businesses so that they are also able to use the digital economy to their advantage, further enhance the governance into smart governance, where there is usage of real data, understanding real-time problems and implementing real-time solutions, and focusing on efficient policy making, not just policy making for the sake of policy making. Now, I hope you got a clarity about all the aspects related to Digital India Mission. That was all from our side. We also have 100 such videos on our app which you can go and learn. And if you want us to take up some topic for discussion, you can let us know in the comments section.